This is an overview on Shakespeare's novel, Henry IV, Part 1000. Just kidding, Part 1. Today we're going to be analyzing a theme: honor and respect. Respect and honor seem to come from the places and ranks of the character in society. Background information: the English are fighting in the Crusades, but due to some unfortunate events, they've got to take a pause in fighting in the Crusades. Anyways, when the reader truly takes time to analyze and appreciate Shakespeare's literary masterpiece, Henry IV, one can find that the respect and honor of the main protagonist and antagonist can be modeled by a perpendicular system of equations. When you find out that Henry IV isn't actually the main character of Henry IV and that it's actually Henry V. Anyways, to understand what I just said earlier, I'll draw the graph for you. The graph represents their respect and honor throughout the book. In the beginning of the story, Hotspur and Hal are on opposite sides of respect, reputation, and honor. It is modeled in the way Henry IV feels about his son. Because Henry V's father always looked down upon him in everything he did, he stopped trying to please his father, get his approval, and have love from him. He became an immoral drunk thief. He also hanged out with other immoral drunk thieves, including Falstaff. Falstaff doesn't have too much significance into the story. However, Falstaff has an interesting amount of respect and honor throughout the story, and interesting in more than one way. He's hilarious. Anyways, back to Hotspur. Hotspur, Henry Percy / Henry Percy, is the opposite at this point. He is perfect in everything he does. He's valiant in battle. It's as if he should have been the heir to the throne instead of Hal. Then there is the start of Hotspur's downfall. Hotspur is a very respectable character in the story when you come to think of it. He also wishes respect and honor to be present in others, and when someone commits something he deems inhonorable, he is infuriated by it. So when the king wanted Hotspur to do something for him, he sent a messenger. However, Hotspur found the messenger to be inhonorable, so he got just so furious after the battle that he didn't perform the request asked by the king. Well, this infuriates the king, and when Hotspur's house / noble family group pleads for mercy from the king, he treats them horribly. And not only that, but he makes fun of some of their relatives. Well, this infuriates them, especially Hotspur, and causes them to reflect upon the countless times when the king has mistreated them. In the prequel to this, Richard II, King Henry IV was banished from his country, and it was Hotspur's house that allowed him to get back into the country, and, well, pretty much he eventually became king. So it was because of them, and now the king is behaving ferociously towards them. So they decide to go to war against the king. Well, anyways, back to Hal. Hal has secret plans to metamorphosize himself into a noble prince. However, his plans don't happen yet, and he just continues to thief, to take people's stuff, and to rob people. He's a drunkard. Anyways, one day, the king is preparing for battle and for war against Hotspur and the rebellion with his noble house. And he decides to tell Hal about it. Why? He doesn't know. Anyways, so he goes and tells Hal about it, and Hal decides to get back into action and fight against Hotspur. He will go and fight and lead in the Civil War, and he decides that he saves his father's life, and he kills Hotspur, and he wins the battle for the English and for everyone. He transformed himself from a drunkard to a noble prince. He earned back the respect that was once lost from him. Earned the respect.